Hi, welcome to the Easy Gourmet. I'm your chef today, Michael Mersil. I'd like to introduce you to my guest today.
I'm Dixie Johnson. I've been in Detroit Lake since 1971, and I spent a lot of time at the Speakeasy.
She wasn't told to say that.
My name is Marnie Dreyer, and I've lived here since 1986. I, too, love to go to the Speakeasy.
And I'm Jerry Langamo. I've been here since 1992. And I meet friends for lunch at the Speakeasy, and it's always good.
Okay, so maybe it's the wine that's coercing him to do it, but it's not me, I'm telling you.
I'm Sandy Leah, and I live in Detroit Lakes. And of course, I love the Speakeasy, as everyone does, and I was paid to say this.
And our final guest today.
I'm Mary Hannibeth, and I live...
Mary, sweetie, right over here. Yeah.
I thought I had to speak in there.
You speak into her chest.
Okay.
But look at the camera over there.
All right.
Okay.
I'm Mary Hannibeth, and I live in Osage. And I go to the Speakeasy lots of times for lunch and dinner.
Yeah, that wasn't rehearsed at all. Well, the real Speakeasy patrons, please stand up. That'd be all of you, of course. Anyway, well, thanks for joining us today. I'm very happy to have you. Today we're going to be preparing a meal that we're actually going to be featuring at a party that we're having at the Speakeasy on January 20th. It is a wine tasting, and we have 5 different wines being paired up with 5 different courses. And then in between there, we have some sorbet to clear your palate. We have a professional wine representative from one of our wine companies that's coming in, and he's going to be talking about all the wines, and he's going to be explaining why he featured all of these wines and why he paired it up with all the food, of course. So anyway, our main course that evening is going to be a gorgonzola stuffed filet mignon, and we're going to top it with a little Cabernet demi-glace, and it's going to be on a bed of garlic mashed potatoes with some asparagus. And we're going to garnish it with some fun little sprouts. Now, our meal that we're going to be preparing on January 20th for the wine tasting is going to be, like I said, a beef tenderloin. Have you guys all seen that? Or the filet mignon? And we're going to chop up some mushrooms here, and I'm going to just saute them in a little butter and salt and pepper them. And that actually should be enough. I've got a pan over here already heating with some butter. I'll just scoop that right in. A little pepper. And a little salt. And you're wondering, when you go to a restaurant, why does everything taste so good? Because we season everything throughout the whole meal preparation. So everything's got a little flavor to it. Because everything that you maybe make at home, you probably don't do that. So that's why you come to the Speakeasy. Okay. So, and while we're waiting for that, I'm going to just open a little hole up into the filet so that we can pack all that goodness into there. As you see, I've got that, and I can go ahead and throw some gorgonzola right in there. And you don't have to worry about the hole because it's going to be wrapped up with bacon. Is everyone familiar with gorgonzola? What is it?
Goat cheese. Crumbled, but it's goat cheese, isn't it?
Goat cheese? No.
Well, it is actually a Amish cheese, and it's like blue cheese, except it's not as
strong,
severe as blue cheese.
I knew that.
You asked us, and you can't even tell us.
It's coming. It's coming, Dixie.
Have another drink.
Mushrooms are doing good. Those are going to be done in just a minute.
So how do you keep the mushrooms from landing on your shirt?
Years of practice, and trust me, there was times where it went all over the place, even on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never do that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It just took practice. One day I just said, okay, I'm going to learn how to do this. I just have to do it. So I sat there and I kept making mistakes over mistakes, and finally I got it. The tricky part is when you get like hash browns, you got to flip those over. So you get those hash browns or eggs. To flip those over without breaking them. There's more tricky things than flipping some mushrooms. No, I don't want to get these too much, so this is pretty good. And I'm just going to throw those right on the cutting board. So I think I might dice them up just a little bit more. Set that for a second.
You put that inside there too?
So,
That's going inside there too.
and no onions, usually.
That's going to mix really nicely with
You
the
must like
cheese.
onions.
Yeah.
No onions, did you say?
I said, yeah, no onions.
Yummy? Good. So, and then maybe I'll just throw the rest of that right into that sauce.
No, you know what? I'm looking for garlic. I love garlic.
Well, we're not done with this yet. 'Cause we've got... So now we're just going to wrap it all around like this. You see how
Yeah.
everything is staying right in there? We're going to pan sear this then afterwards. Wash your hands all the time with this kind of stuff.
They always make it look so easy,
Yeah.
don't they?
So
Do
then
this at home, Mary? For
I've got a pan here, and all I'm going to do is give this a nice little seasoning.
So what are you putting on it?
I've actually found, somebody gave me this
Paprika?
Rub with Love. It's a steak seasoning. And I've already got butter in here, so we could just go ahead and I'm going to flavor this up. Coat each side so it gets a nice little, actually a little crispiness to it, And
What do you like seared in like olive oil?
butter.
butter, he said.
Yeah, we don't.
Butter.
There's nothing
Butter is the best.
Okay.
It's always about butter. You haven't heard that yet from me, huh? Yes, Paula Dean's my idol.
Well, all those chefs use the extra virgin olive oil.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I do.
Right, and then they dip it in butter.
Yeah.
So, while that's cooking up, I will, we'll take a little break. Welcome back to Easy Gourmet. So, we've got the filet in the oven right now. I just sauteed up the asparagus. We got the sauce over here. The potatoes are hot and we're ready to plate it up. So, got some nice hot potatoes, and that we're going to put right into the center of the plate. This is called center of the plate presentation, in case anybody's wondering. The French love to do it. And thanks to Sandy, we really have been getting on the kick of French. As a matter of fact, we've got a new French menu, about 5 items coming out on the Speakeasy menu, probably within the next month.
Good.
Something new at the Speakeasy.
What's in your
Look
sauce?
forward to it.
The sauce is a Cabernet demi-glace. So what you do is you start off with a little beef drippings, and you sear the wine in with it, thicken it, and make a sauce out of it.
You know, Michael, I kind of noticed you were doing that French thing at the Speakeasy, and I was trying to take a little bit of credit for that.
Yeah, we are all to Sandy.
Yep.
All right, that's
Smells
perfect.
wonderful.
That's perfect. So, and then we're going to put the steak right on there. Take the toothpick out. Make it look presentable. And then we're going to drizzle a little of the sauce right over the top of it. And for a little of the garnish, we're going to take some nice little sprouts and stick that right on top.
That's beautiful.
And what is it called?
This is a gorgonzola stuffed filet mignon.
And that will be the
Yum.
main
This
course.
is our main course at the Speakeasy, January 20th, for our wine and dine extravaganza. So you can give us a call at 844-1326 to make some reservations. It's going to be a real fun night. Ladies, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Beautiful.
We'll see you next time on Easy Gourmet.